Hi guys. So I am in beautiful London, England, and it is absolutely pouring rain outside. I so wanted to do this video in Leicester Square, which is right where our hotel is. I'm so loving this location because there's everything within walking distance. Like we even went to the Book of Mormon, the Broadway show. Oh my gosh. If you aren't easily offended and you like to laugh, go check that show out. And I know that, at least so far, from what I've seen, you can't get discounts on seats. And it's worth full price, let me tell you. Like, I don't think we stopped laughing the entire time. It's just so funny. Anyway, so we're like in the center of everything here. I'm so grateful. And I'm doing this video in our kind of messy hotel room because, well, I'm not going to stand in the rain, not even for you. I'm sorry. And I am just, oh gosh, London is one of the cities for me that just lights me up. I just love, love, love it. And could I move here and live here full time? Probably not. I do love my space and, of course, my swimming pool. But this city and being here for, the once or twice a year that we come, I'm just so incredibly grateful. Now, we are actually I'm going to be heading downstairs here soon for day 2 of foundation. Oh, sweet friends, the magic, the magic, the magic, the magic. Like, truly, how does it get any better than this? Now, I wanted to share a clearing it's actually from Dr. Dain Heer, the co-founder of Access Consciousness, a clearing that he gave us on, he had a telecall a couple of weeks ago called Stop It. And it's like, stop being pathetic, like, stop it. And it was an amazing telecall. And the clearing he gave us, which has literally, and I mean literally, changed my entire life and living, is what energy, space, and consciousness can me and my body be to be the fill in the blank for all eternity. Right, wrong, good, bad, all 9 POD POC shorts, boys, and beyonds. Now, what you want to fill in the blank with is your parents' first names, your siblings' first names, your spouse's first names, your kids' first names. Like, create yourself an entire loop with this stuff. Because what you're actually doing, it's another way to clear the ways you mimic people's crazies. Now, let me give you a really cool example. So, the day before we fly, and I've been this way probably my entire life, the day before we fly, whether I'm just flying within Canada, within my country, or I'm going international, it doesn't matter. I go a little crazy. I mean, in my head, I'm like crazy. I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to go. Why do I have to go? Why do I have to go to England? Like, what a ridiculous question. But seriously, this is what goes on in my head. So years and years and years of this, and I've tried everything. Of course, I have so many tools, and none of them have changed it. So what I've got to in the past couple of years is I just laugh at myself. It's just funny. It's like, I start choosing the crazy, and then I go, oh wait, I'm flying tomorrow. How fun is that? I guess today I'll be crazy. And I just let it be light and silly and fun because I just have not been able to change it. So come along with this clearing, and I did it on, I put all of my parents' names, my siblings, everybody's hubby, which of course his first name is Rodney, so I put that in there. And I listened to it for, I don't know, it was like 2 days straight. Even while I slept, it was in my ear. Like, I was like, this is changing. Not that I knew what I was changing, but just all of the mimicking. So we go to fly a couple weeks ago, because of course we're on the last leg of our 3rd leg trip, and there's no crazy. I'm halfway through the day before we fly, and I'm like, where did my crazy go? There's no crazy here. This is, what? Where's my crazy? And I was like, whoa. And it was so cool, because I knew it had something to do with that clearing, or the clearings I'd been running. It's like, wow. And then, sweet friends, I saw hubby's crazy with it. And I was like, wow, all of these years I have been, because I really only started traveling with him. Like, I actually think the very first time I went on an airplane was with him. Like, I didn't travel. We as a family didn't travel growing up. So, I've only been with him when I've been on airplanes, not necessarily with him on every airplane physically, but, with him. So I saw his crazy with it, and my first thought, and this one, I'll probably have a radio show around this because I'm still kind of playing with it, but my first thought was, I would rather be distracting myself with the crazy than being kind of on the outside of somebody's crazy when they're not asking me to assist. Yeah, crazy, right? Except not. And then I was like, my gosh, where else in my life have I done that? Where rather than just being an allowance of whatever the person is choosing, I would rather choose the crazy so I wasn't aware that that person was choosing the crazy. I mean, hashtag cute, not bright, and huge information for me. So of course I'm clearing it and all of that stuff. And I've actually cleared it because we've of course traveled a few times since then. And it's like, hey, I'm infinite allowance for what he'd like to choose. And who am I to say he should choose different? Like, really, who am I? Like, if I were to say to him, hubby, are you choosing crazy right now? You know, do you choose crazy before we travel? He would be like, no, what are you talking about? Like, it's just, that's what occurs for him. He hasn't looked at it the way that I look at things, and that's okay. And I don't have to fix it for him. And this is huge for me, the whole thing. So if you would really like to change, and I mean, there's been so many other things that changed, but I like to keep these videos fairly short. But that was just kind of the really, really first example of like, wow, something that I couldn't change for years and years and years, and still like until I cleared the mimicking of that it went away, is just, again, so much how you can't fix a lie. So all the times that I tried to fix it and change it and run clearings on it and all the other modalities that I used to do and all of that, and none of it changed it because you can't fix a lie. So I was just pretty much playing with the shit in the toilet. Like, let's just flush the toilet. And for me personally, running those clearings nonstop, I'm still running them. 3 weeks later, I am still running them, is like flushing the toilet. So there you go. You can have some fun with that. Let me know how it works out for you. I'd love to hear how it changes. And now I am off to facilitate day 2 foundation. So thanks so much, and I look forward to chatting with you next week.